Hi, Chee. Thanks so much for sharing a bit of your story with us today. So I know that you work in the NHS, but can you tell us a bit specifically about your role and your day-to-day job?
So I work as a national clinical advisor to NHS England. Part of that role essentially is to sort of develop the strategic plan for COVID-19. So sort of writing sort of policy and guidance documents to help the NHS sort of all through the country to sort of deliver their strategies and policies for how they want to run different aspects of the care that we're offering at the moment. Because obviously everything's very different to what it would have been. So everything we're doing is completely new. So yeah, spending a lot of time sort of sitting at a computer, researching and writing stuff up. Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges that you've seen in the NHS? Obviously we hear on the news about all of the pressure and the really sad news of 100,000 deaths recently. What are some of the just particular challenges that you're facing at the moment?
I think probably one of the key challenges that we're facing is that it has gone on for a really long time now. I think people are just emotionally and mentally and physically exhausted. And with the number of people that have been infected with COVID-19, and that's amongst the medical population as well. I know we've got, more PPE and everything now, but doctors are still getting sick from it. And on top of that, we have 100,000 deaths, which doctors are having to care for. Obviously, all of our allied health nursing staff as well. And it's just a real strain on the workforce of having so many people not able to work because of being unwell, but then having more people unwell in the hospitals as well at the same time. So I think it's just been incredibly draining for people on the front line. And it's just amazing that they've been able to sort of keep everything together for so long.
For you as an individual, is there anything that gives you faith? Obviously you're a Christian, you have a Christian faith. What is it specifically that sort of keeps you going in these really hard times when you're seeing so much pressure and difficulty at work?
I think having a faith makes the world of difference because we know that God is in control. So even though out there it seems like an utter mess sometimes, and what is even happening? How long have we been in lockdown for? How long is it going to go on for? And we look to our government often to sort of sort it all out, but they don't really know, sometimes it seems, how to approach this because it is all brand new. But I guess we can rest knowing that God does know and God is in control and trusting him with the outcome. Because to be honest, I guess it's times like this when we realize that, Jesus is all we have and he is the only person we can sort of trust in and rely upon. And I think the pandemic's really brought that to light.
That is so true. Thank you for that, Chee. I think that will encourage a lot of people. And lastly, how can we be praying for you as an individual, but also for the NHS, for doctors, nurses, and all the other frontline workers? What do you think are the key things we can pray for as a church?
I think the main thing right now is just for peace. I think everyone's in so much sort of turmoil, whether sort of in the outside of their lives or in their inner lives right now with everything that's going on, that I think having a sense of God's peace would just be transformative in a time like this. So, yeah.
Definitely. We'll be praying for that. Well, thank you, Chee, so much for sharing that with us today.
No problem. Thank you.